guess I didn't. I thought I had texted John yesterday to remind him the game was early, but I guess I didn't.
Oh, is he still home?
He was just, but I texted him and said, yeah, pre-game's because he said, which game's going on first tonight? I said, well, the Preston game starts pre-game's at 5 o'clock. Then he calls me, you can hear him, he's jumping into his car. He goes, I'm on my way. I told him, I said, you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
JV game's not, third quarter's not even done yet. So. So, Vanelli, the schools are already out for Thanksgiving?
As of today, they're out.
They're out today?
Tomorrow and
Okay.
Thursday. Normally they go a half a day on Wednesday, but I understand some of them are out today.
Hey, no shot! No shot! No shot!
It's Riley Knapp. See what number she's going to wear. cat that lives at the Fresno Temple.
Oh, really?
That's the girl I told you about that works at the church.
Yeah.
That's her mom.
Oh, is that
She works at the Fresno Temple. And that's TC, Temple Cat. Down this way a little farther. There you go.
Hey, Chess, you're a low block and you're a 4.
Want to do a sound check real quick?
Yes, Avery?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Are you ready? Okay.
Mike.
1 2 1 2 3 John. Sound check from Century. Preston girls against Highland. 1 2 3 1 2 3.
You want spots?
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community.
It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. The following is a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting. It's time for Preston Indian Sports. This game is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. This is the Preston Indian Crumble Cookie pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach, look at the pregame stats, all leading up to tonight's action. The pregame show is sponsored by Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on FM 105.5, AM 1340, and on mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant Tuesday afternoon, everybody, as the Lady Indians hit the road today and take on the Highland Rams in a game here at Century High School. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter. John Beverly back in the studios, our studio engineer tonight in the first game of what will be a basketball doubleheader for you tonight, as we'll also have Westside for you coming up a little bit later on this evening. For the Lady Indians, they go looking for their first win of the year, and they do it with a little bit of a different roster today. One girl already left for the Thanksgiving holiday with her family, and another one leaving shortly after the game. So they were forced to bring up a girl from the JV. We'll talk about that. John will join me here in just a couple minutes as well as for the pregame scene set. We'll do that as we continue right after this timeout on a Brady Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. And welcome back here to the pregame show, the Crumble Cookie pregame show, as it's time for the North Star's Ultimate Outdoors scene set. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure with North Star's Ultimate Outdoors on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. Good to have John Slaughter back with us after being under the weather a little bit. John, welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a long couple of weeks, but I'm glad to be back.
We're glad to have you back. For Preston, they come in 0-2. When you've lost your first two games of the year and you're kind of a rebuilding program, what's the important thing you need to do as a team?
Well, the thing of it is this team needs to learn to gel together. You know, there's been a few new players coming in, you know, especially the starters. they've got to start fast. The three things that, of course, in just about any basketball team needs is one is shooting, the other is precision, and the other is hustle. If you put those three together and work on your teamwork, hustle, and get that shooting percentage up, which neither team tonight has had very high shooting percentage. So they've got to get that percentage up and make a little bit quicker shots.
For Highland, they're 0-3. If you go back to last year, they're a collective 0-12 going back to last year. They have a new coach, the new system, and they're rebuilding as well.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key. Whoever comes out tonight knowing what they know and executing it and making sure that they get the plays done and follow through, follow your shots, different things like that. Basketball basics, basically.
So we'll take another timeout. We'll come back, and we do. We'll talk to the coach. Camille Kuntz will be our guest as we'll step into the coach's corner. It's on the way next as the Crumble Cookie pregame show continues on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. And welcome back here to the pregame shows. We'll step into the coach's corner, brought to you by Evergreen Financial here on the Crumble Cookie pregame show, as we'll chat with Camille Kuntz here for a couple of minutes. You haven't been on in game situation now for, a week since the game at Shelley. This is almost out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's been a week, so it's been good for us, though. We've had some good, really good practices, so it's gotten it's been good for us. We're excited.
I can't think of anybody who would draw their first two games of the year as a rebuilding program. You get games against teams that lost in the state tournament final. You got your hands full in those 2 games.
Oh yeah, we knew we did. And after the Shelley game, we pulled the whole program in, all 3 teams, and we just said, you know what, guys, this is a team that has taken time to build their program. They've got lots of girls out, and so Shelley's a great example for us to just say, hey, what do we want to be? How hard do we want to work in the off season? And so we're using these games as an example going forward and looking to improve.
I can see where we're looking at the Shelley game. There would be use it as a basis for, probably the right way to put it, use it as a basis for improvement, because certainly they played very well against us.
They did. We let way too many fast breaks happen. We worked on our transition defense really hard for a couple of practices, but yeah, we can't let a team like that run the court with us. So we've got to pick it up and set some standards that, hey, we're not going to allow these to happen, and hopefully you see a little bit different game when they come home.
So you get a game here today against Highland, and this might be the perfect team now to play in this situation, because it's another team in a rebuilding mode.
Exactly, yep. So they're a little bit young too, and yeah, we're excited to play them. We spent lunch hour watching videos, and we had to make a few adjustments because we've got some girls gone and Thanksgiving, but yeah, we're ready to play. We're ready to get a win.
What kind of things did you guys talk about? You wanted to change and get ready after putting Shelley in the rearview mirror and get ready for this game. What kind of things, without giving away any locker room secrets, did you guys work on?
Shooting more. We got to get some more shots off. We've got to be able to wear their defense down a little bit by making good passes. We just had too many kind of short little passes in the key that got stolen on us. So we've worked on cleaning up our offense, and then really looking at different types of defenses to run and to switch it up a little bit.
Is it nice having a game to play at 5:30 in the afternoon instead of having to wait until it's dark outside?
Yeah, that is. I didn't really think about that. I hope the girls adjust well to that. So, yeah, we're grateful they moved the game up for us, because we have one girl that's heading out of town, and she needs to be out of here by 7. So the game needed to be moved up for us to have a team. So, yeah.
So speaking of the holiday and Thanksgiving right around the corner, you got big plans for the holiday?
Yeah, just spending time with family and just kind of rebooting a little bit. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Everyone's excited for the holidays. It came on us quick. All my students are going, wait, it's Thanksgiving already? So it came on quick. So we're excited.
Ought to be good. Ought to be a great beginning to a holiday weekend here with the game. Best of luck here today, and happy Thanksgiving to you and the rest of the Coons family.
Oh, yes, we appreciate that. You too. You too.
Camille Coons here with us on the pregame show. We'll take a time out. We'll be back right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Crumble Cookies bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. Well, as we work our way down toward the Thanksgiving holiday, a number of games around the eastern side of the state tonight. Let's take a look at those games brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, stop in and find out how much you can save at Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. Coming up after our game is over tonight, we'll go to the Westside Firth game, which tips off at 7:30. You'll be able to hear that game live here on KACH coming up after our game is over. Other games tonight include Shelley at Pocatello. Blackfoot will be at Snake River. Mountain View of Utah travels north as they will come to take on Soda Springs tonight. Thunder Ridge hits the road. They'll go to Idaho Falls, while Twin Falls also is on the road. They'll go to Jerome tonight. Rigby will head to Bonneville to take on the Bees. Grace goes to Bear Lake. Minico will come east and they'll take on the Burley Bobcats tonight. Boise is at Middleton. Eagle will take on Owanee. It'll be Mountain Home at Canyon Ridge. Ryrie goes to Aberdeen. Buell will take on Declo. North Fremont will be at Butte County. And Post Falls will go to Lakeland this evening. That's a look at your other games tonight, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, stop by and see how much you can save. It's Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Sports on KACH and on MyLocalRadio.com. Stay with us. The lineups and the opening tip-off for tonight's game are coming up in just a few minutes here on KACH and on MyLocalRadio.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training. Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited. And hi again, everybody. Welcome here to Century High School. As tonight, the Preston Lady Indians take the floor as they'll take on the Highland Rams. Yes, as we said, we are in the snake pit here at Century. It's all because of the fire last year, last May, burned down the gym at Highland, and come to find out that the auxiliary gym, the roof leaks. So they've had basketball. All the girls' games get moved here to Century. The boys' games will all be played at Pocatello, so we'll get an extra trip to Pocatello coming up later on for the boys as well. So we're introducing the starting lineups here as we go through. As Dottie Keller will get a start here. Taylor Wakely will start for the Indians. It will be Brightly Harris getting a start here tonight as well, as is Macy Knapp starting tonight. As it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing? Brightly Galloway, I believe. Who is it? Ellie? We'll get the fifth one here as we catch up. Starters tonight for the Highland Rams. It's Belle Briscoe getting a start tonight. Debbie Bell will start this evening as well. She is a sophomore. Also getting a start tonight, it is Daisy Eduardo getting a start this evening. Gracie Anderson, another sophomore, will start tonight as well, as does Rain Pocobo getting a start tonight as well. That is their lone senior and the best player on their team.
Yeah, she's a real motivator. She'll lead the team. She leads the team.
Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Webb Funeral Homes, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Want to thank you for joining us here this evening as we get going here tonight. As no video, as usual for the in the Pocatello school system, they are fully on board with the NFHS system, and they will not allow us to shoot video here in their games. But for the Indians, well, it's kind of a big game for them. Yes, they're heading into another week off, but this is a very winnable game for them here tonight. As a very winnable game here tonight for them against the Highland Rams.
Yeah, if they play their game, we have some good people on the team, some ladies on this team that have experience. So, yeah, I think we could match up pretty good with them tonight.
Some good news for the Indians is Ellie Nelson back in uniform tonight. After missing half the volleyball season with those bulging discs, she's back in uniform here tonight after missing 2 basketball games. They will be without Addie Romney tonight, who's already left for the Thanksgiving holiday with her family. So they've added a couple of people to the roster, one of those being Riley Knapp, who was called up from the JV team, who may see some time tonight as well.
She'll be a great addition for the Indians, I think. She's a pretty good little ball player.
For Highland, their big addition is their coach. Brooke Ward takes over as the head coach here of the Lady Rams program. She's fairly accustomed to this gym. She was the assistant coach on the varsity level at Century for 5 years before coming here to take over here at Highland.
We got a technical to start the game. I think it was because of a roster.
I think it's because of the book.
Yeah,
the visitor book. So it's Pocobo to shoot a couple of technical fouls here against the Preston. She makes the first and she makes the second as well. So 2-0 here. Highland give them a little two-point head start here tonight before a single tick rolls off the clock, and they get the ball to started here as well. So here we go. We're underway as the ball comes in. Briscoe has it for the Rams. As he'll give it off. Bell has it over on the far side of the court. Throw it inside to Pocobo. Back outside. Back to Aguardo. Taken away there. Look out. As Brightly Harris, a little bit of a body check right into the scorer's table here, right in front of us.
Yeah. Brindley Harris put right in our lap here.
Brightly gets up, shakes it off a little bit. And Preston will bring the ball in. The Indians go from right to left here in the first half. As it is Wakely. She'll give it off. Back out top, back to Harris. Harris crosses over the top of the key, down the right side of the lane, rather. Her shot partially blocked, picked up there by the Rams, and a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, they're going to call Harris on a reach-in.
So Brightly draws a quick foul. She fouled out of her last game, that game against at Shelley. Hard to believe it's been a week already since the Indians were last on the court. As the pass goes right through Pocobro's hands, picked up there, comes to Harris. She'll throw it over into Wakely over in the right-hand corner. That's no good. Long rebound is off, comes off to Briscoe for the Rams. She gets cut off as she gets to the timeline, gives it off to Bell. Bell's double-teamed by Harris. She goes down into the right corner. Drop it down into the right post. This is down to Pocobro. Wants to turn face up. She gets double-teamed. Kicks it back outside. Throws it back to Bell for about a 10-foot jumper. That's no good. Batted around a couple of times. Wakely down on one knee to grab the rebound. And it'll be a held ball that'll come to the Indians.
Yeah, that was a good play by Pocobro. That's going to be tough for me to say. Pocobro. She did a great job of tying Wakely up.
Wakely up gets it to the timeline. Whoops, and throw it away as they'll give it off as it comes to Aguardo up to the layup. 4-0. Rams off to a quick lead, minute and a half into the game. As it comes up into the front court, taken there by Keller, knocked away from behind, but knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the Indians in the front court. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Harris to bring it in right in front of the Highland bench. Whoops, that's intercepted by Aguardo. One-on-one, she'll pull up for the jumper over Wakely. It's no good. And the rebound is off there, taken by Ella Marlowe, who travels in the backcourt.
Yep. Ella got a little excited that time before she could drop the ball, moved her pivot foot.
6:25 to play here in the first quarter. 4-0, Highland on top. Highland has the ball inbounds underneath their own basket. They get it in, swing it all the way back over into the right corner. Anderson doesn't get the shot. Bring it back out top. As coming back across the top of the key, Aguardo, she'll give it back to Briscoe. As her pass is over the head of Bell and goes out of bounds, and it'll go back over to the Indians on the turnover. Last year, the Rams finished 5-15 and lost their last 9 games and go 0-3 in their first 3 games this year. So they've lost 12 in a row. And there's another traveling violation as Marlowe took a little step too quick and turned the ball over.
Yeah, she moves those feet pretty quick, before she decides which direction she's going to go and before she drops the ball.
So Preston will show the full court press here for the first time here this afternoon. As it comes to Aguardo. Aguardo back over. It comes to Briscoe. Gets it up into the front court quickly. And that throws it into the front court. That goes right through the hands of Sodergaard and out of bounds. Emma Sodergaard, the junior, had to go right between her mitts and squirt away from her and out of bounds. So Preston has it in the backcourt as Wakely gets it back across the timeline into the front court. Up along the far sideline, taken there by Marlowe. Back out top to Wakely again. As Wakely whistle and with a foul away from the ball, holding foul charged against Devery Bell. It's her first, and the first against, the second I should say, against Highland. So Wakely will bring it in underneath. Oh, good pass down low, and it's Nelson who just into the game and able to put it up and in.
She almost took the defensive up with her. They had a hold of the ball as she went up. Nice, strong move.
As Ella Nelson gets the Indians on the board, as Harris gets the rebound in the paint. That's no good. Nelson grabs the rebound and wrestles the ball, and it's going to be called a held ball, and that will go back over to the Rams. Could be that's what the Indians have needed, some strength and size in the middle they didn't have in the first 2 games.
Yeah, and if we can keep her in there and out of foul trouble, she'll do a great job.
4-2 with 5:15 remaining here in the first. As up into the, almost a travel there, didn't call it. Rebound is off to Macy Knapp for the Indians. She'll give it off to Wakely. Taylor runs it up into the front court in a hurry. Back inside, try to get it back inside to Nelson. It's poked away, and here comes Anderson back down the floor, lay it up and in.
Yeah, Brindley was just a little bit slow on following that after the steal. She didn't quite get down and get her hand in front of her.
Back down the floor as it's underneath. It's Dottie Keller to be called for a traveling violation. She moved the pivot foot, tried a little fake down low in the paint. So she moved the pivot foot. They can't do that. 6-2 as the Rams get the ball quickly back inside again. As back across the timeline, and it's Wakely hustling from behind to take it away. Back to Brightly Harris all the way. Left-hand layup is in.
Great move by Brindley that time. She, instead of going up with the right hand underneath the basket, she cut in front of the defender and easy layup on the left side.
6-4. They got the ball trapped in the back court as they have to come back and help, and they do. And it's Sodergaard, but they can't get the ball across the timeline quick enough. It's a 10-second violation. The ball will come back over to the Indians.
Yeah, the Indians are putting good full court pressure on them right now in the last couple minutes.
So Wakely will bring it in over from the far sideline, brings it into the backcourt. As Harris back across the timeline to the front court, comes down the left side, holds it there. So give it off back to Keller, who tries to penetrate, loses the ball, able to get it back though, and get it back outside to Macy Knapp. Knapp will give it back there to Keller, back on her feet. She'll hand it off back to Nelson. Nelson back to Harris, back inside, but a whistle and another foul. Again, going to go against Bell. That's her second, and the second against, or check that, the third, I should say, against the Rams here in the first quarter. Remember the rule change, 5 team fouls in the first quarter. After that, you shoot free throws.
Right.
I should say in each quarter, not just the first quarter. J.C. Homer, number 21 in white for the Rams, comes into the game here for the first time. As Rain Pokeboro will also now check back in after a brief respite for her. Harris gets it into Wakely. Wakely pull up 12-foot jumper, good.
Nice little jump shot by Wakely.
And Preston's tied the game. We're even at 6. Three-pointer from the left side there for Highland. That's no good. As one-shot trip as the Indians get it back down low. As it's Knapp down low. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, she just was kind of diverted. I think it was touched just a little bit. She tried to go off the glass, but it missed the glass and over the rim.
So tied at 6. Go ahead.
One thing I've noticed, they put Harris over in the 2 spot, and they've got Wakely being the floor general, and that's kind of interesting. But it gives Harris a chance to drive in once she gets the ball. She can pull in right from the side.
Ella Marlowe is going to come in as Ellie Nelson will go to the bench. Nelson, or when she does play here for the first couple of games, it'll be just very short respite spurts that will get her in and then get her back out as she works herself back into playing shape. Knapp's second free throw. She misses the second after making the first. Preston has their first lead of the game at 7-6. And a foul called against the Rams again, and that's going to be 5 free throws. That's going to be shooting for the Indians.
Free throws, yeah.
And it's not 1-1, it's automatic 2.
It was an offensive foul.
Okay, offensive foul, so it's no shots. As down low, as the little short jumper by Keller is no good. Highland has the rebound as Briscoe gets it back up into the front court, gives it off there to Aguardo. Aguardo permeates the dribble right in front of us, gives it down in the corner, back to Anderson. As Anderson loses it, but it's poked away, as that's Riley Knapp who will get called for the foul.
Yeah, Riley didn't quite have possession, pushed her as she tried to drive around her.
So Riley Knapp called up because of the absence of a couple of players, as she gets a little exposure here at the varsity level here today. Kookaburro gives it back over on the left wing as it comes back to Anderson. Now back out top, back to Aguardo, back to Kookaburro. Three-pointer is just short from the right side by Anderson. Rebound inside, put back up and in as it's Aguardo hustling for the rebound to get it back up. 8-7 as it's Highland back into the lead. And
that's Wakely just kind of dragged her foot.
You know, Wakely gets called for a traveling violation. Ball back over here again to Highland, back up in the front court. Back to Aguardo. Briscoe in the right corner, holds it there. Double teamed and fights her way through the double team. Back to Aguardo. Jump shot, that's no good. Long rebound as Harris bangs into the rebounder, pokes the ball loose, and the ball's loose again. Tapped by Wakely, back to Harris. Harris triple team, loses the ball, and it's going to go back over to Highland.
It's good.
Three girls running stride for stride down the floor trying to catch up to the ball.
And Harris right in the middle of it.
Briscoe has it back in court here for the Rams. Aguardo back up into the front court. Give it off. Kookaburra drives the lane and is held. Foul here on the Indians. That'll be their fourth, as it's Dottie Keller to draw her first foul.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. Marlowe had a good hand on her on the arm too, holding her back.
8-7 Highland, 2:20 to play here in the first quarter. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter here on this early start. As it comes in, Bell, three-pointer, that's no good. Kookaburra inside with the rebound, and she's fouled going back up.
That's Keller's quick.
No basket. As it'll be Dottie Keller again called for the foul. That'll be her second, as it's going to get Macy Knapp back into the game. So Kookaburra back to the free throw line. And she makes her third of the game, all from the line. She has 3 points. She leads the Rams in scoring. In fact, she's the only returning player from last year's team. And came into the game 50% free throw shooter. She's made 3 out of 4. The rebound is no good. As it comes off, Knapp has the rebound for the Indians. Back to Harris, hustles it back up into the front court. She'll pull it up outside. It's Marlowe for three. Good.
Buried it. Nice shot by Ella.
Ella Marlowe nails the three. Preston moves back in front. 10-9 with 1:54 to play in the quarter. Back outside, a two-pointer from the top of the key, as that one's hit by Bell for her first 2 points of the game. Again, another lead change. Fourth one here of the quarter, as it's 11-10. Harris has it back in the backcourt, and that'll be a 10-second violation against the Indians.
Yeah, Highlands decided to do the same thing the Indians were doing, that double team on the full court pressure.
So they double teamed the ball in the backcourt, and really for the Indians, nobody came to come and get the ball.
Right.
As the inbounds pass is thrown away, and they're going to say it was touched by the Indians and will stay with the Rams at the baseline rather than in front of us. So Anderson will bring it back in. Anderson holding now, gets it in. Back to the top of the key, and Riley Knapp throws her hands up, and the ball hit her right in the back of the head. But picked up again by the Rams, comes back to Briscoe. She'll give it back to Anderson, driving, 10-footer from in the lane. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Macy Knapp has the rebound there for the Indians. Gives it off to Wakely. Taylor drives, kicks it off on the left side. Harris for three, long, as getting a hand on the rebound was Ella Nelson, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I've been impressed by Macy Knapp's rebounding. She goes up strong and uses both hands, brings that ball down tight. It's tough to get away from her. Get it away from her.
1:13 to play in the quarter. Highland leads by a point, 11-10. They get it in as it comes to Aguardo, back up in the front court. Driving, goes around Nelson, gets bumped, and will draw the foul.
Yeah, Nelson had to step into her lane to stop her from getting that easy basket.
So Ellie will draw her first foul, and that's going to send Aguardo to the free throw line, as the free throw is no good. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call 208-852-5700 for Northern Title. Aguardo's second free throw is good. She has 5, and it's a 2-point lead for the Rams at 12-10 with a 1:04 to play here in the first quarter. They hand it off. Wakely driving. Left-hand layup is good.
Nice drive by Wakely there.
Wakely's got 4, ties the game at 12. And the ball poked out of bounds by the Indians with 53 seconds left in the quarter. 12-12 tie. As the Rams get it back in. Harris almost had it, strips it away, and takes it away. Back out top, Wakely. Back down low, gets it down low, but Marlowe drives.
She put her shoulder down and came right into the defensive player, but she dragged her foot with her. She was clearing out the key a little bit.
It was a good clear-out play, but she forgot to dribble the basketball. As here come the Rams back up in the front court. It's off of Harris's foot. Nope, it's going to say it's off the Rams, and it goes back to the Indians with 39 seconds left in the quarter.
You know, that's one thing I like about Ella is she's so strong in there. She's not afraid to move bodies around.
Right. So here comes Wakely back up in the front court. Looks down the right side, pass taken away, intercepted there by Anderson. Anderson drives down the left side. That's no good. 25 seconds left in the quarter as the Indians have it again back underneath their own basket and poked away. It'll stay with Preston with 21.6 left.
Here's where they need to take care of the ball. Use the clock. They've got the same amount of time on the clock, shot clock.
As they get it in, comes to Marlowe. Marlowe to Harris. 18 seconds remaining. Back to Wakely with 15. Pulls up, gets it to Knapp with 12. Back outside, back to Wakely. Off the glass, no good. 8 seconds left and rebound back to the Rams. They hand it off back there as it comes back to Anderson with 3, with 2, wants to drive, and Marlowe ties it up with 1.5 left, and the Indians have it back. They got to go the full length of the floor, though.
Or shoot a three-quarter floor.
Well, it's
shot.
Tough break for them. as Brightly Harris gets it with 1.5, and just guys to throw it back over her head and throw it straight up in the air, and that's the way the quarter ends. But it's a 12-12 tie at the end of one. We'll go to the second quarter on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. Want to go to see a movie this weekend at the Worm Creek? They're open. Check out their website for showtimes, features, and have tickets available. It's wormcreek.org. So
it should be Highland's ball.
We got to get we have a sub who did not check in at the end of the quarter, so we need to get the original player back on the floor here for the Rams. As the Rams will have the ball to start the second quarter, but they need to get the other girl, that's Gracie Anderson, who has to come back on the floor. As Sodergaard wanted to come in at the start of the second quarter, but she hadn't checked in, so she can't come in to start the quarter. So the Rams have it. Bell has it over on the left side. Double teamed there. Back out top. Back to Briscoe. 12-12 tie as we start the second. Inside, comes back outside to Pokeboro. Back outside, three-pointer there, put up by Anderson. High bounce, no good. Indians have the rebound as Marlowe able to pull it back down. Gives it to Wakely. It's off her hands and out of bounds. Tough pass as it comes back over to the Rams. Second quarter of the game today brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Yeah, Marlowe panicked just a little bit on trying to get that pass off.
Back over here, right in front of us. Bell bristles it away from Harris.
Walked.
Drives, and she traveled. Yep. Tried to split a double team and ended up walking right through it.
Yeah, NBA would have been fine.
You're not picking on NBA officials, are you? As they get it in and stripped away from behind as Keller lost it. Picked up there again by Anderson. Anderson right in front of the Preston bench. Holds it there with Harris right on top of her. Gets it back outside to Eduardo. Inside Pokeboro. Turns in the paint. Gank get a shot. Flip it outside. Three-pointer put up there by Briscoe. Long rebound comes back to Marlowe again. So give it back to Harris, who slows it down. Gets it back across the timeline. Top of the key. Throw it over to Keller on the right side. From the right elbow, that's no good. Stripped away by Knapp. Hit it off the hands of Briscoe. It'll stay with the Indians underneath their own basket.
Yeah, that was the lucky break for the Indians because actually that ball should have been off the Indians, but Briscoe was in the right place at the right time.
We've played a minute here of the second quarter. Neither team has scored, so we're still tied at 12. Harris to get it in. So her pass is short, intercepted by Bell. Bell looks up, gets it up the floor, loses it. She's able to chase it back down, gives it back to Eduardo again, but they'll give it back out top to Briscoe as Wakely pops way out on her, all the way out near the timeline. So Preston really trying to turn up the defensive intensity. Comes back into the right corner as Anderson has it there. Looks down low, wants to drive, splits the double team, no good. Pokeboro with the rebound inside in the paint, has it stripped away, and Harris comes away with it for Preston. Off to Marlowe, back to Harris, back up in the front court. Keller with a free walk to the basket. She'll pull up and hit the jumper instead.
Yeah, that was a wise move. She had someone coming up on her to stop her driving to the lane, so nice jump shot, stop and jump.
Fifth lead change of the game, stripped away by Harris, up to Wakely, lay it up and in.
Good nice left-handed layup.
Nice move there, and a timeout called by Highland as they need a timeout. Couple of minutes gone here in the second quarter. Preston leads 16-14. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Franklin County Medical Center with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Not very many people here. The game's starting early, but unfortunately the music's so loud, it still makes it pretty loud.
Yeah.
So Preston leading 16-12 as the ball belonged to Highland in the backcourt, and Preston will come out and show full court press. As they try to get it in, and they do. They get it into Bell. Bell double teamed in the backcourt, knocked away, taken away, and Marlowe has it at the timeline. She tries to get it back to Wakely, but Anderson reaches in and gets a hand on it and taps it away, and the ball will stay with the Indians. 5:59 to play in the quarter. 16-12, Preston leads. Wakely bring it in here from the near sidelines, throws it into Keller. Keller ran into a player, lost the ball, picked up by Briscoe. Briscoe has it there for the Rams up into the front court. Lob it down into the corner. Anderson has it in the left corner there. Wants to drive the baseline. Looks up, gives it back to Pokeboro. High off the glass and in.
Pokeboro in the right place at the right time on that nice pass.
She's got 5, and Eduardo steals the inbound pass, but her little 8-foot jumper is no good, and Harris able to haul in the rebound again. They get the ball back up into the front court. Look out. Those long, dangerous passes against the press as Anderson had it and lost it out of bounds back to the Indians.
Yeah, the Indians need to rotate just a little bit more. They're kind of standing out there, so the passing, they're able to intercept the passes quite easily.
Marlowe and Riley Knapp back into the game. Ellie Nelson back in as well. As they get it back into Brightly Harris, who steps into the backcourt, which is legal. Comes back across the timeline. Gets it in to Riley Knapp on the left wing. She tries to drive, gets cut off. She tries to give it back to Macy Knapp, who lost it, now has to chase it down, and she stepped on the line. That's going to be an over and back violation against the Indians. She lost the ball and able to corral it, but right at the timeline. And she's ended up stepping into the backcourt.
Right, that's a tough play anyway, with the ball behind her.
Aguardo has it on the right wing, right in front of the Preston bench. To Bell, back up top, swinging all the way back to Briscoe, back over on the left side. Harassed there by Harris. Free throw line extended left, back there. Again, bad pass taken away again by the Indians as it comes back to Keller. Keller pushes the ball quickly back up into the front court. Down into the right corner, it's held there by Knapp. As Knapp gets it back down low, back to Macy Knapp, no good, gets her own rebound, put it back up and in.
Great follow through by Knapp on that. She missed the shot, her initial shot, but then got the rebound and put it back up.
Aguardo back up in the front court here for the Rams. Preston lead by 4 again with 4.5 to play here in the first half. As good reach in by Riley to poke it away. Now they're going to say, nope, it's going to be a foul on Riley Knapp instead, and that's going to be her second. First on either team here in the second quarter. So the Rams will get it in right in front of us. Three-pointer from straight away by Bell is good. So Bell hits the three, and it's a 1-point game. It's 18-17 as the Indians quickly get it back up into the front court. Keller from the free throw line. 15-foot jumper is just a little bit too long. Bell has the rebound. Here come the Rams back 3-on-2 as a little stutter step. Almost looked like a double dribble. They didn't call it.
Yeah, it come off her knee. When the ball went down, and then her knee came up underneath the ball.
So Indians get the ball back in, try to get it back up the floor again, intercepted by Pokeboro. As that'll be a charge on Pokeboro as she runs over Harris.
Yeah, and there's a size difference there.
Harris took a pretty good wallop.
Yeah.
As
she's limping off.
Wakely will check in as Brightly Harris will come back over to the bench. She says she's okay. As the comes back in, Riley Knapp has it in the backcourt, gives it to Wakely, gets it back up into the front court. Back to Knapp. She'll pull up. Two-pointer from straight away is good.
A nice little shot by Riley there. Riley Knapp.
Riley hits it. Preston goes back up by 3 again at 20-17 for the tie. Three-pointer there by Bell is no good. They fight for the rebound, and it'll be a held ball as it'll go back to the Indians. A little bit of a wrestling match there for the rebound.
Yeah, both had good possession, so.
3:38 to play here in the first half. Preston leads by 3, 20-17. As it comes back to Riley Knapp, gets it back up in the front court. Down low. Oh, nice pass.
Oh.
Nelson all alone for the easy layup. Ellie Nelson has 4.
Yeah, Keller did a great job spotting her all alone down there underneath the basket.
Preston's lead is 5. Down low, Anderson in the paint. Kick it back outside to Aguardo again. On the right side, gets cut off, tries to bounce it inside, knocked away. Nelson has it there for the Indians. Gives it off to Keller. Keller up into the front court. Anderson steps in front of her pass as Keller gets a hand on it and deflects it out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Dottie.
Yeah, she did a great job facing up to the ball handler there for Pocatello.
So Nelson will come back out after another quick spurt. So this is Riley Knapp who just came in. I'm not sure who that is. Who is 33? This is 22. I'll have to figure out who 30. I know it is. It's 33 is Galloway. She has a different number on.
Oh, okay.
So Galloway is in there as that'll be a foul inside. Down low, so a foul's going to go on Macy Knapp. Trying to figure out who's who here.
Yeah, we should know Galloway. She played a lot last year. She got a lot of playing time last year.
There's Pokeboro at the free throw line. First shot is no good. This early start, not only confusing the players, but confusing the broadcasters a little bit as well.
Yeah, but they're not awake. They sleep in late.
Pokeboro's second one will roll in.
4 for 5.
She's got 6 in the game. And Preston still leads by 4 with just under 3 minutes to play in the half. As the ball comes loose, picked up there, and it rolls right to Riley Knapp for the layup. So Knapp with the layup. Preston goes up 6, 24-18. Aguardo, a little runner from the free throw line, banks in.
Yeah, we'll call that Zion's bank.
Interesting shot. She's got 7. Preston's leads is 24-20, and Anderson gets her hand on the pass. Able to pick it off, able to chase it back down, pick it back up into the front court. Briscoe comes to get it. Back to Pukaburo. Her 3 is good again.
That was 3 feet beyond the arc. Nice
From
little shot.
A high arching shot. She's got 9, and it's a 1-point game again. Wakely has it back up into the front court for the Indians. They lead 24-23. Back to Riley Knapp. Knapp to Wakely. Give it back to Marlowe. Back to Wakely, top of the key. One bounce dribble. Comes back to Galloway. 3-pointer from the left side. That's no good. As again, here comes Aguardo back up into the front court. Loses the ball. Stumbles. Ends up on her chest. Sliding out of bounds. But it's going to be a 2-shot foul as Marlowe will draw the foul for the Indians, her first.
Marlowe thought she had a hold of the ball and caused a traveling call on Argado.
As her first free throw is good. So the Indians with 3 team fouls here in the second quarter as Galloway will come out.
Ties it up.
Knapp will come back out as well. It's another tie. That's our 3rd tie of the game. As she makes the second for our 6th lead change of the games. It's 25-24. Aguardo with 9 points here in the first half. 1:43 left. Comes into Wakely. Again, the press put on here by the Rams. As the Indians, little high pass. Marlowe had to go off her hands. Picked up there by the Rams. As it comes back to Anderson. 3-on-2 back up into the front court. Here comes Briscoe weaving through traffic. High off the glass. No. Rebound pulled down by Knapp. Does a good job to keep her pivot foot in place and gives it off to Wakely. Over to Marlowe. Back down low.
Oh, nice.
Again, a great pass down low to Nelson for her 3rd layup of the game. And Preston retakes the lead.
Yeah, good look by Marlowe to see Riley underneath.
Briscoe back down low. Gets it back outside, back to Bell, top of the key. Over on the right side, 3-pointer put up there by Anderson, no good. Harris with the rebound for the Indians. She's trying to battle 3 Rams going back down the floor. Give it back to Nelson. Runs over a player and offensive foul. Ellie draws her second as did a good job getting the ball down low, but then ran over a player trying to go to the hoop. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Preston leads by a point, 26-25. Full court pressure again by the Indians as it comes into Homer just back into the game. 3-pointer from the left side, that's no good. Bell with the rebound, put back up, no. Inside again with the rebound is Sodergaard as she gets ridden out of bounds as it's going to stay here again with the Rams as it'll be their ball underneath and Anderson to bring it in with 37 seconds left in the half. Anderson gets it in. Jump shot there by Sodergaard. That's no good. Gets her own rebound. Bouncing back to Homer. Homer off the glass. That's no good. Rebound again. Thrown back outside as it comes back to Briscoe with 27 seconds left. Shot clock about a second ahead of the game clock as Nelson tries to reach in to deflect the pass away and draws the foul. That's going to be her 3rd.
Yeah, she came over the top on the pass.
So Nelson draws her 3rd. Macy Knapp's going to have to come back in for her for the final 21 seconds of the half as J.C. Homer back to the free throw line. The first free throw is no good. So Preston remains in the lead by a point, 26-25. Tonight's game brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, stop by Naylor Insurance at 223 North State Street in Preston. Homer back to the free throw line. Second one, no good. As Anderson fights for the rebound, throws it back on the floor, picked up by Homer. Back in the corner, Anderson for 3, no good. As again, a fight under the basket for the rebound as this time Sodergaard kind of pushes off a little bit and will draw the foul as Preston gets the ball back with 12.6 left here in the half. As it comes into Riley Knapp, gives it to Harris. Back to Wakely into the front court. Taylor drives, pulls up at the free throw line. Back to Knapp. 18-footer is good. Riley Knapp with a pair of buckets, including one at the buzzer, and Preston leads by 4 going to the break.
Nice little set shot there.
29-25. Preston leads for the first time at the end of the first half this year as they lead the Highland Rams. We'll come back. We'll talk about how the first half went for both teams as we'll go to the halftime show brought to you by Puppy Steps Training right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Well, we are at halftime. It's the Puppy Steps Training halftime show as the Preston Indians outscore the Highland Rams 17-13 in the second quarter and lead 29-25 here at halftime. John Slaughter. Game a little bit sloppy at time, but the Indians using good outside shooting to take the lead.
Yeah, both teams are using a full court press off and on, not continuously, but off and on, which is causing a little bit of panic on the ball handlers. And if, excuse me, but if they don't rotate, if they don't come to the ball, that makes those passes even harder. So they've got to do a little bit more motion on offense.
It's kind of a makeup of a rebuilding team, just that kind of helter-skelter look from time to time.
Right, because especially in this, there's not a lot of no-look passes. The Lady Indians seem to look at the ball dribbling a little bit. They're not as comfortable with their head up all the time, and so you'll see a lot of lot of times that's when the defense collapses onto them or double teams them when they know that they're looking to see where to get control of the ball. So
Preston leading 29-25. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back and look at the stats from the first half right after this on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. All right, time to take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call them today at 208-852-2364. For the Highland Rams, Bell Briscoe did play but did not score in the first half. Devry Bell had 5 points. It was Daisy Aguardo with 9 to lead the team. I take that back. Rain Pocoboro also had 9 points in the first half. Gracie Anderson with 2. For the Indians, Macy Knapp with 3. Taylor Wakely had 6. Dottie Keller with 2. Ella Marlowe with 3. It was Brightly Harris with 2. Ella Nelson with 6. And Brenly Galloway had 2. And Riley Knapp, finished the first half with 4 points overall. John, we got about 30 seconds here before we need to go take another break. If you're the coach for the Indians, what do you do to try to slow down that helter-skelter look they have?
Well, the thing of it is of course, these officials have quick times on the backcourt, so that 10 seconds goes really quick. But they have to keep their head up, move the ball down court. And I will say this, we had a couple of real good passes to find somebody underneath for some easy layups. Marlowe had a great assist on one. Wakely had another one that was just, into, I believe it was Knapp for an easy layup. Those are the type of things we need to get. We got to get inside, work the ball, take care of the ball. Don't throw inerrant passes.
So Preston leads at halftime, 29-25. We'll take another break. We'll come back, second half tip-off. Come back right after this.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
All right, we start the third quarter as Rams have the ball as Taylor Wakely knocks the pass out of bounds. It stays in possession of the Rams as Bell will bring it in over on the far sideline as it comes into Kookaburra. Across the top of the key, throws it over into the left-hand corner there by Aguardo. Now back out top to Briscoe again. Swing it back to Bell on the right side. Back to Kookaburra, top of the key. In traffic. Again, has to get rid of it. Back to Bell. Three-pointer needs a bounce. Won't get it. Inside rebound. Good putback there by Anderson for the basket.
Yeah, positioning is everything under the basket.
She got a good position inside as it comes to Keller, who gets caught. And with being kind of a jump, wanted to throw a pass and then couldn't, and then traveled. So they'll turn the ball over, back over to the Rams. 29-27. Preston leads by 2. Back down low. Oh, good move back down by Kookaburra, who splits the players and gets the layup. She has 11, and we're tied again at 29. That's our fourth tie of the game. Wakely takes it back down into the right corner, brings it all the way back out top of the key. Keller comes to meet the ball there. She wants to drive down the left side. Stops, looks down low, can't do anything with it. Still holding it there on the left side. Free throw line extended, comes back to Harris. She'll come over to the right elbow, shoots from there. Air ball pulled down by Anderson, who runs the ball back up in the front court. Almost carried the ball over with a high dribble, and the layup there by Aguardo. 6 straight points by the Rams. Timeout Indians.
Nice cross-court pass for the Lady Ram going to the basket.
The Indians want a timeout after giving up 6 straight points to give up the lead 31-29. We'll back right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember to go by Magnolia Road and check out their fashions. Right now, of course, having their holiday sale. As you stop in at 12 North State Street, it's Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. Well, the Rams come out, rip off 6 straight points, and take the lead.
Well, and they're doing one thing that I was hoping to see the Indians come out and do, and that's they're moving the ball around the perimeter and finding that person cutting to the basket. So they're doing a good job at moving the ball on the Indians.
The Rams will show full court press again here as the Indians get it in. It comes to Wakely. He gets it back up into the front court. Wakely double team, gives it to Keller. Back to Knapp. Get it back down low to Keller again at the left block. Can't do anything with it. Gets it back outside. Whip it back to Harris. Three-pointer from the top of the key is good. Brightly Harris nails the three. Preston retakes the lead. It's 32-31, our 9th lead change of the game. Back up into the front court. Kookaburra has it. Free throw line extended right down into the right corner. Double team, throws it out, and Keller there to intercept the pass. Good fronting on the defense.
Nice job by Keller to step in front of the intended receiver on that pass.
Back to Harris, back to Wakely in the left corner. Wants to drive back out, comes back to Keller, top of the key. Looks down low, tried to lob it inside, and the pass was tapped away and then taken away, and a foul on Keller.
They called that same, let me get her name, Anderson came over the top of, can't remember who was down there. I think it was Keller, and they didn't call that.
In the corner, Aguardo for three. That's no good. There's Kookaburra for the putback layup.
Perfect position.
She has 13, and once again, the Rams have the lead. Full court pressure as the Indians get it back up into the front court as it comes to Wakely at the timeline. Back to Keller. Keller crossover dribble across the paint. Give it back to Harris. Three-pointer. Good again.
Yeah, she heats up what could be a benefit to the Indians there.
Harris has 8. Preston retakes the lead. Comes back down into the corner. Bell for a three. That's no good. Kookaburra chases it down, gets it back to Briscoe. Briscoe nails a three of her own for her first points of the game. And it's once again as the lead just flip-flops back and forth. 36-35. The Rams have the lead.
Short.
Back to Nelson. The little 14-foot jumper is just a little bit short as it comes back to Briscoe again. On the run, back up into the front court. Throws it over the head of Bell and out of bounds. 4:40 to play here in quarter number 3. As 36-35. Highland with the lead. As Nelson again will come out. Here comes Keller back out. By the way, both of them with 3 fouls each. Galloway gets it in to Harris in the backcourt. Back to Galloway. Now back to Harris. Up into the front court to Wakely. 16-foot jumper is no good. She kind of lost the control of the ball and just threw it up toward the basket as it was no good. Up to the front court, it comes back to Briscoe here for the Rams. Briscoe terminates the dribble on the left side. Free throw line extended. Back to Bell. Back across the top of the key. Wants to drive on Harris. Gets bodied by Harris. Aguardo for 3 from the right side. That's no good. As Marlowe fighting for the rebound as it'll be out of bounds to the Rams.
And Marlowe had possession, but she bounced the ball down on the line, and that's why they called it out of bounds.
16 seconds on the shot clock, and the inbounds pass is intercepted by Wakely, then a silly foul as Aguardo just runs her right into the scorer's table. Did they not call that a foul, just out of bounds? Wow. That was an incredible body check for her not to get a foul. Yes, they did. It was her second. Okay, it was just late getting it up on the board. Comes back to Harris. Harris, another three-pointer. That one's no good. Had to alter her shot to get it over Anderson, who was closing out on her, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she didn't get her feet under her and didn't have a good set shot there. She just wanted to fire it as quick as she could.
Anderson, who's about the tallest girl on the floor, was charging at her, and she had to alter her shot to get around her.
Right.
3:56 to play here in the third. Preston trails by a point, 36-35. As Briscoe back into the front court here for Highland. Gives it off to Anderson on the right side, back inside again. It comes back to Sodergaard. Her shot no good. Macy Knapp is there to fight for the rebound. It'll be a held ball, and it'll go back to Preston. So good work by Macy Knapp to grab onto that ball and not let go of it.
Macy's doing an excellent job underneath there, getting those rebounds and possession and taking the ball.
Has 3 points in the game, too, as it comes to Galloway up into the front court. Galloway has it poked away as it's taken away there by Homer and then taken away again by the Indians as it comes back to Harris. Down low. Oh, great pass. Galloway for the layup.
Yeah. Brightly got her perfect pass into underneath the basket.
Preston back into the lead. Lead change number 13 in the game. Aguardo driving, no, off the hands of Macy Knapp as the shot no good. Picked up there by Harris as Brightly comes through. Here she comes on the run right down the middle all the way. Steps it around Anderson. Her shot is a little wild as that'll be out of bounds as Harris had not reestablished herself on the floor before trying to get the rebound.
Right, she hit it actually before she got back onto the court, so good call by the official.
2:59 to play in the quarter, 37-36, Preston with the lead. Although they've been outscored here in the quarter by 3. As it comes back down low in the middle, and Sodergaard, her shot, that's no good. Harris has another rebound for the Indians. Brightly again weaves her way through traffic back up into the front court. Bounce pass into the right corner, taken there as it tried to get it to Galloway and was poked away. It'll stay with the Indians. And Marlowe will bring it in from right in front of us.
Macy had a great block down here actually underneath. She altered that ball on the shot underneath by Highland.
Marlowe holding. Got to get it in. She gets it into Wakely. Taylor across the top of the key, holding there. Back over to Marlowe on the left side. Down low, Knapp had to go off her hands, taken there by Anderson. Dribbling through traffic, gives it off to Bell. Bell runs over a player, charging. Offensive foul. She ran over Galloway.
Galloway went up straight, and even though she left her feet, it was definitely a charge by Bell.
That's 3 on Bell as Nelson back into the game here for Preston. Also coming back in was Riley Knapp as into the front court. Marlowe driving, runs into Kookaburra down there, passes high off the hands of Harris, has to hustle to save it. She does. Nice play, picked up there by the Indians. Marlowe driving down low, has it knocked away, saves it on the floor. Galloway's layup is no good, but a putback as the putback is there by Nelson.
And 1. She'll go to the foul line with 1.
As the foul will be on Kookaburra, that'll be her second. That's 3 fouls here in the quarter for Highland. And Ellie Nelson back to the free throw line and makes that. Nelson's got 9 in her return, and Preston now leads by 4 again, just where we were at halftime, 40-36. Briscoe from along the left baseline, able to hit the little jumper.
Yep, use the glass.
She's got 5 points. And Preston lead back down to 2. Harris. And Anderson steps in front of it, takes that away, and Harris sticks her nose right in there and takes the ball right back. Back up to the front court. Her pass is high and out of bounds. Marlowe not able to go up high enough to get to that ball. Aguardo is going to come back in here for the Rams as Anderson's going to go to the bench. Ball will belong to the Rams back in the back court as they get it into Briscoe. Harris picks her up back there. Comes back across the timeline. Back to Bell up into the front court. Back to Briscoe in the left corner. Back down low. Kookaburra turns into paint. That's no good. There with the rebound is Riley Knapp. Gives it back to Harris. Back up into the front court. 1:10 to play here in the quarter. Marlowe has it in the right corner. Marlowe drives, dribbles it off her foot, but there's Harris to pick it up, who gives it back to Riley Knapp again. Knapp wants to drive. Back to Marlowe. Drop it back down low on the paint. Whoops! As Nelson tried to throw it back outside, there was nobody there.
Yeah, Marlowe tried to cut to get the ball going to the ball, and Nelson overthrew it.
Yep. It's one of those, well, you used to be there kind of things. As Bell gets it back in, gives it off, back down to Sodergaard. Sodergaard tries to go up, has it stripped away and taken away there by Marlowe. As she's able to make up for that mistake she made back at the other end of the floor. Comes back to Harris. Brightly holds it, terminates the dribble, top of the key. Comes back over to Galloway on the right side. Galloway, free throw line, tries to go up, had it knocked away. Almost could have been a foul, and now Harris takes it away in the back court. Able to save it on the floor as it comes back to Knapp. Then Knapp unfortunately throws it away. Back up in the front court, Kookaburra. Down low as it comes to Sodergaard. All alone, missed the layup. Taken away by the Indians. as it comes back to Galloway. Throw it back across the floor. Look out. We got everything go is down low. Marlowe misses. Then putting up back up is Nelson able to put it back up and in again.
Yeah, a little sloppy play by both teams.
As at the buzzer, putting it up. Kookaburra banks it in. Does it count? No. The shot comes after the buzzer, and the shot will not count.
Trailing official waved that off right at the point. He saw the clock.
So Preston led by 4 at halftime. They lead by 4 going to the fourth. 42-38. We'll go to the fourth quarter coming up right after this.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Preston leading by 2, 42-38. As Highland has the ball to start the quarter, it goes down into the right corner. Aguardo holds it there. Being trapped in the corner by Harris. Gets it back outside to Anderson. Whip it all the way back around. Briscoe from 15. That's no good. And the rebound is off. Taken away again. Ball back outside again. Stays in the possession of the Rams. Get it back down inside to Kookaburra. Tries to turn. Harris takes it away. As it comes back to Keller. Keller able to stop. Gets it back up into the front court. Aguardo chases it into the front court. We get it back to Harris. Swing it back over. Three-pointer by Wakely. That's no good. A little bit of a wild shot as it's Aguardo with the rebound again. Gets her way up through traffic. Back up into the front court. Anderson has it on the right side. Back out top to Aguardo. Skip pass. Comes back to Briscoe on the left side now. Bell for 3. That's an air ball. Harris will chase it down into the corner. And Anderson able to body up on her, but can't keep her from getting it out and up into the front court as it comes to Keller. All the way back down low. She traveled. Got under the basket and then took one little extra step because her momentum was still carrying her forward.
And she couldn't decide whether to hook it up, put it up to the basket, or pass it out. And so she kind of took that extra step.
Briscoe back up to the front court. Aguardo for 3. Good. They left her wide open. Aguardo's got 14, and it's a one-point game. Preston leads 42-41. Harris back to Wakely, gets it to the timeline. You got to get it across the timeline. As they do, as they get it up to Keller. Down the middle, off the glass, a little too strong as Kookaburra has the rebound. She'll give it off to Aguardo. Aguardo through traffic, lobs it up into the front court. Picked up by Briscoe. Down low, lay it up and in.
Nice move by Briscoe there. Just went right around the defender.
And timeout called by the Indians as Highland comes out, scores 5 quick points, and retakes the lead 43-42. We'll take a timeout. Back with more right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Remember, ladies, if you're looking for tops, bottoms, shoes, or accessories, it's Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston.
Nelson and Marlowe checking in. here in the middle of the fourth.
They'll be in the next dead ball as Keller gets the ball down low and gets it in. She's got 4, and Preston regains the lead. 15th lead change of the game. That's how crazy a game it's been. Briscoe has it in the right corner. Back out top to Anderson. She holds it there, gives it back to Bell. Back to Aguardo on the left side. Oh, good pass down low as it comes back to Briscoe, but she can't get a shot. Aguardo for 3. No. Long rebound chased down in the corner there as Pukaburo has it. Spins baseline, lay it up and in.
Yeah, she's good at that. She's good about going around her defender and going right to the basket.
Pukaburo with 15, and once again, the Rams have the lead. Three-pointer by Harris is going to be off. Galloway tried to tap it back on the floor, but it's controlled by Pukaburo, who gives it back to Briscoe. Briscoe back up into the front court for the Rams. Give it back off to Aguardo. Now Anderson pops out to get it. Free throw line extended right. Back out top of the key. There's Bill again, comes to get the ball there. Kind of whacks at an arm of Galloway to get room to operate. A two-pointer by Pukaburo. She puts it up and in. 3-point lead now for the Rams, 47-44 as Preston gets it back up in the front court. Macy Knapp has it as she tries to drive, and she'll be fouled going to the paint. Anderson will draw the foul. That's her first team foul against Highland here in the third quarter. And Macy Knapp, with 3 points in the game, will go to the free throw line here for the Indians. She'll shoot 2, and the first one is no good. Tonight's game brought to you by Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce you'll find not only in Preston but in the entire Cache Valley. Stokes Market on State Street in Preston. Galloway comes out. Brightly Harris back into the game for the Indians. As Macy Knapp trying to cut the lead down to 2, and she does as she makes the second free throw. So here comes Ellie Nelson back into the game as Knapp will leave after making one of the 2 free throws. 2-point lead for the Rams, 47-45 with 4:50 left in the game. Bell driving, poked away by Harris, taken away again by the Indians as they get it back to Brightly Harris. Quickly up into the front court, it comes to Wakely on the left side. 3-pointer from there is a little bit of a wild shot as Aguardo has the rebound there. She'll quickly come the other way, back to Briscoe on the right side. Good fake as she'll drive. That's too strong as well, as again the rebound is off, taken there by Keller. Gives it to Harris up into the front court. It comes down low. Great pass to get it down low to Nelson for another layup, and she's got a dozen.
Great assist by Brightly Harris.
And we're tied again at 47. Back outside, it comes to Briscoe. Bell has it back top of the key. Back to Briscoe again on the right side. 4:05 to play here in the fourth. 47 all as again it comes to Bell in the right corner. Get it down inside. Sodergaard turns, gives it off as a little 10-foot jumper there by Aguardo is good. She has 16 in the game. And once again, the Rams retake the lead. Back down low as they get it inside to Nelson. She puts it up off the bottom of the rim, taken there by the Rams, who throw it. It was touched by the Indians before it goes out of bounds. Marlowe comes up like she's going to bring the ball in, but the officials say, we say it was touched. So it'll come back into the Rams.
I didn't see it touched, and that ball came right to my lap.
Yeah, I didn't see that touched at all either. Haley George into the game for the first time. She'll bring the ball in for the Rams. Comes over to Bell over on the right side. 2-pointer is going to be too long as the rebound again comes off to Keller. They give it back to Harris, who will bring the ball back up the floor. Being harassed there as he gets it up into the front court as it comes to Marlowe. To Keller, top of the key, wants to turn. Wakely has it on the left side, driving back to Harris. Harris to the free throw line, back to Marlowe. Marlowe looks baseline, can't go that way. Now looks for a little more operating room, gives it back to Harris, double teamed in the right corner. Shot clock down to 10 as Brightly, her pass went out of bounds.
She threw it away. She didn't. She was double teamed down there in the corner, and they didn't come to the ball like they needed to. She had nowhere to throw it.
Well, if she's double teamed like that, you can throw it off somebody.
Yeah.
3:04 to play. Highland leads by 2, 49-47. Anderson Free throw line extended left, skip pass, comes back down low, little jumper there, put up by Bell. That's no good. As again, the rebound is off to Nelson as Nelson fouled again. That's going to be on Kookaburra, and that'll be her third. So Preston will have the ball in the backcourt. Briscoe will kind of walk back there to try to have a little backcourt pressure. Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors, the only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Reminder to stay tuned for the Rouse Construction postgame show after this one's over. Wakely up into the front court here for the Indians. Wants to drive, pulls up from about 8 feet. Jumper is good. Kayla's got 8, and we're tied again. As again, back up into the front court, and they say again touched by the Indians and goes out of bounds.
It was. Wakely came up, poked it out from behind.
Tied at 49 with 2.5 to play. Someone's going to win their first game of the year.
That's true.
For the Rams, trying to break a 12-game losing streak going back to last season. Kookaburra from 15 needs a bounce, won't get it as Knapp pulls down the rebound. She'll give it off to Brightly Harris. Brings it back up in the front court. Preston regain the lead again with a hoop. Comes back to Wakely from the three-pointer is good from the left side. Taylor's got 11, and Preston retakes the lead 52-49. 18 lead changes in the game. Comes back down low. George hit it off her foot, then kicked it forward, picked up by Wakely. Taylor dribbles through traffic. Left-hand layup, no. Picked up there by Bell. Bell leads the pack coming up the floor, knocked away by Harris. But however, it ends up in the hands of Briscoe. Back down low as they try to get it to Sogard. And Sogard takes a whack in the back from somebody and draws the foul. Foul's going to go on Brightly for Harris. Just her second foul in the game. So ball out of bounds down low at the baseline. The Rams will bring it in. 1:46 to play. Ellie Nelson will come back in. What a great return to the lineup for Nelson in her first game of the year.
Yes, she's doing a great job.
With 12 points.
Between her and Knapp, they're doing a great job underneath.
Comes into Anderson, driving the key. Off the glass, no good. Rebound is off. As the rebound is off to Nelson. She'll give it to Wakely up into the front court. As Coach Knapp, Coach standing right in front of us saying slow it down. As it comes to back out over on the left side, back to Harris. Harris across the top of the key, down low. Great look as Wakely had the layup but couldn't get it to go down, but she was fouled from behind.
Yeah, that would have been a plus basket for us. That basket just up on top of the rim and rolled off the other wrong way.
Briscoe draws the foul, her second, third on the team, and Taylor Wakely will go to the free throw line to try to extend the three-point lead, and the first one is no good.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Preston Auto Parts Car Quest helps bring you tonight's game.
In 1996,
17
my
South
father,
State
Jay
Street in
Moyle,
Preston.
started producing
Stop
gourmet
in where you'll be treated like a friend at this Preston Auto Parts Car Quest as Wakely makes the second free throw.
That was a must free throw right here with just under 2 minutes to go.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Papa J's Jerky in Clifton. Three-pointer from the corner is good as Aguardo nails the three. She's got 19. It's a one-point game again with 1:07 to play. Preston gets it down low. Nelson's all alone, blows the layup. However, it's touched by Kookaburra and out of bounds.
Yeah, that'll be Preston's ball. Yeah, that was an easy shot, probably too easy. Just up and over the other side.
1:02 to play, 53-52. Preston leads by a point. Harris holding, lobs it in as it comes to Nelson. Tapped away. Wakely chases it down. Timeout called by the Indians. So Preston takes a timeout with 58 seconds left. They have the ball when we come back right after this. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember to stop in and update your look today in downtown Preston at 12 North State Street.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston. Fourth quarter of the game brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Remember, next time you're there for lunch, grab some of their world-famous hickory smoked gourmet beef jerky, or you can order it online at papajs.com. 58 seconds left. Preston leads by a point, 53-52. Ball belongs to the Indians. Go ahead.
Key possession right here for the Indians. They've got to be able to get a basket.
Keller to bring it in right in front of us. Gets it into Wakely. In the corner it comes to Knapp. Well, tries to drive. Comes back to Wakely at the right elbow. She'll bring it back to the top of the corner. Top of the key, rather. She wants to drive all the way. Missed the layup. As it's taken there by Bell. Gets it back up into the front court with 43 seconds left. Three-pointer from the corner there by Eduardo is no good. Preston again able to pull down the rebound as Wakely gets it back up into the front court. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 31 seconds on the game clock. Preston leads by a point, and they have to foul her intentionally, as the foul will be on Briscoe, and that'll be her fourth of the quarter. So next foul, the Indians will shoot free throws. Look for the Rams to foul here very quickly. You want to get this ball into a good free throw shooter's hand, but it comes to Briscoe as Briscoe takes it away, and the foul goes against the Indians instead.
And that's going to be on Wakely. She got the pass was not high enough for her. She was behind the defensive player, and the ball just didn't get thrown over high enough.
25 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Preston leads 53-52. Eduardo in the front court. Skip pass as it comes back to Pookerborough in the lane. Little jumper, no good. Rebound down low. And the foul as going back up was Anderson, as the foul is going to go on Nelson, I believe. Nope, it's going to go on Knapp, rather. That's just her second. 12.6 seconds left. Anderson at the free throw line to shoot two. The first one, no good. So the best you can do is tie the game. Preston still leads by a point, 53-52. Anderson coming into the game was a 50% free throw shooter. The second is no good again. Long rebound pulled in there by Keller. It comes back to Harris. Just get it in the front court and hang on to it. Now you don't have to do anything with it. Give it to Keller. Don't shoot it. As we got a whistle away from the ball. As a foul intentional. Found intentional. Pookerborough with the foul to get the clock stopped. That's her fourth. 2.6 seconds left. Preston leading by a point. Macy Knapp going to the free throw line. She cannot ice the game. Best she can do is guarantee it nothing less than a tie. The first one by Knapp is good. Wow, that's pressure packed.
Yeah, if she makes this one, talk about ice woman.
She makes this, she'll guarantee the Indians nothing worse than a tie. Second free throw. Good. 55-52. 2.6 left.
Key free throws.
Absolutely. So the Rams call a full timeout with 2.6 left to try to set something up. We'll come back and have it for you right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
Preston leads by 3 with 2.6 seconds left. John, you had an interesting idea for Preston defensively.
Yeah, let's if we foul them quick on the inbound pass or something, that might give them a 1-and-1. Or no, it's 2 shots, isn't it?
Well,
no, that's only their first foul, yeah.
It would not put them in the bonus yet. They'd have to foul twice.
Right.
Preston only with 3 team fouls in the quarter. So what do we got? They're going to call another timeout. The Rams took another timeout after they saw how Preston was going to set up the defense. So they took another full timeout. We're behind spots, so let's take it here as well. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges.
All right,
perfect
welcome
for
back.
Family reunions and.
As again, Highland will have the ball backcourt. 2.6 seconds left. Preston leads by 3, 55-52. They get it in. They throw it up into the front goal. Perkerborough for the tie. No good. Boy, she had a good look, and the three-pointer's no good, and the Indians able to come from behind and win it by the final score of 55-52. What a contest for the ladies today as they're able to pull back and get the victory. So 3-point win for the Indians. They win their first game of the year, and we invite you to stay tuned. The post-game show's coming up next as the Indians win it 55-52. We'll be right back. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners, when planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Well, welcome back here to the Snake Pit at Century High School as the Preston Lady Indians pick up their first win of the year as they knock off the Highland Lady Rams 55-52. John, an exciting game that went back and forth.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Both teams, even though both of them came in tonight's contest with losing records, they both wanted the win. You could see the hustle, you could see the desire in both teams, and both teams I thought played fairly well. We got just before the third quarter, we got a little sloppy on both teams, and turnover. But when the final outcome come, they were hitting some tough shots. Briscoe Algado hit the two threes in a row right there.
Right.
And Preston came down and didn't let them relinquish too much ahead of them. I think their largest lead was 3 points. Preston came back and played smart offense and defense.
Yep. We say the game went back and forth. How about this? 6 ties and 18 lead changes in the game.
Wow, you don't see that even in boys' games a lot of times. You don't see that type of that close one way or the other. You'll see stretches where one team will go up 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, and then the other team will come back, but not very many lead changes like that.
For the Indians, that snaps a 3-game losing streak against Highland, dating back to a couple of years ago. But they're able to pick up their first win of the year. Is now they're 1-2. Highland goes to 0-4. We'll come back, look at the numbers from tonight's game right after this. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Preston wins it 55-52. We'll get you out to Firth and join Cody Olson in the West Side basketball game coming up in just a couple of minutes. But let's look at the final numbers from tonight's game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Call today at 208-852-2364. For the Highland Rams, Bella Briscoe finishes the game with 8 points. Devery Bell had 5. It was Daisy Aguardo who finished the game with 19 today, including those big threes that John mentioned a moment ago. Gracie Anderson had 4. It was Ryan Pocoboro who finished the game with 17. For the Indians, Macy Knapp had 6 points in the game. Taylor Wakely finished with 11. Dottie Keller had 4. It was Ella Marlowe with 3. Brightly Harris had 8 in the game. Ellie Nelson, in her first game back, being able to play from that bulging disc problem that she had, finished the game with 12. Brightly Galloway had 4, and Riley Knapp, being called up from JV, also had 4 tonight for the Indians for the final score of 55-52. We'll come back. We'll get a final thought from John and get you out to Cody at Firth after this. On the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
All right, Preston wins it 55-52. John, final thought from you.
Well, I thought this game was exciting because the girls, both teams played well. I thought shot better. Their percentage was up. Probably both of them has had their highest output in points this year. And I also thought Camille Coons did a great job coaching, bringing players in and out, giving them a break, and the girls played well when they covered for each other, So it didn't matter who was on the court at the time, they played well.
So the Indians win it by 3, pick up their first win of the year. They are now 1-2. Highland slips to 0-4. Next game for the Lady Indians is a trip to Logan on November 28th and a meeting with Logan. However, we will not have coverage of that game as we'll be doing the boys' season opening game at home that night against Hillcrest. So we want to remind you, the final score tonight, Preston wins at 55-52. Until next time, for John Slaughter, I'm Dan Hubbard, wishing you a very happy and safe Thanksgiving weekend. From here at Century, we wish you a good night. Stay with us. Coming up after a quick break, we'll take you out to Firth and join Cody Olson for Westside versus Firth on the way next. Have a good, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.